Hey guys, Evan here. Welcome back to the Celebrity Maid channel. And I wanted to make this video around sales and what are the 3 most important questions that you can ask a prospect to ensure that you disqualify any of the common objections that you guys might receive. And sales is super important as we're working more closely with our clients this quarter and really seeing that sales is a pretty common bottleneck for a lot of people's progress. You know, as a marketing company, we have no problem generating leads and helping companies with their client acquisition. But if you can't convert leads into clients, then what's the point? It's not a position that you want to be in. And I think these 3 questions will help you guys a lot. The questions are, why this? Why us? Why now? The purpose of this is we want to get our prospects to qualify themselves. What most people do is they basically give a customer an estimate, they get the common objection, and then now, when you are both at somewhat of an equal playing field, now you as the company, you're below the prospect because they have all these questions and concerns, and you have to now qualify yourselves up to them. You see how this is a problem? We want it to be the other way around. And this is a win-win situation for you if you can maintain that higher authority role the whole time throughout the call. So let's start with the first one, which is why this? Why does your customer want a cleaning service? It's not just a clean home that they want. But when you keep it surface level, which is what most business owners do, you're never really getting a chance to dive deep into their needs and see what pain it is that they're trying to avoid in their life. Yeah, a clean home, it's nice, it's convenient, but is that really what they want? Or do they want their weekends back so that they can spend more time with their family? Maybe they want to diminish their stress levels because they're so anxious when they come home every day and see a messy apartment or a messy house and they feel overwhelmed. This is what you want them to get to express to you on the phone. So you can ask these questions in an open-ended manner, something like, hey, so tell me a little bit about yourself. What made you give us a call? And they might give you that surface level answer of, well, you know, I'm looking for a house cleaning service, just wanted to get a quote. And this is a trap. You don't just answer that one-off and then give them a quote, you dive deeper. So you say, okay, great. So are you currently doing the cleaning yourself or have you hired a company in the past, right? And then they'll give you a little bit more. They might say, well, you know, I've hired a company in the past, but I wasn't too happy with them. Or, you know, I'm getting older and it's more difficult to clean. And then you dig deeper. You say, okay, great. Yeah, totally understand. We have clients in the same boat as you. And then you can be a little bit more specific about your service. Say is getting kind of like a deep top to bottom clean something that you think would be beneficial to your life? So that's the first one, is why this? That's what you want to start digging deep into. So now we move one step down, which is going to be the why us. To get your prospects to, again, qualify themselves to you, you might ask them something like, so have you been getting quotes from other companies, or are we the first person you're reaching out to? Or even if they say that they've been getting quotes from other companies, you could say something like, okay, awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, we're not the only company, the only cleaning company in town. In fact, there's, you know, several others that are even cheaper than us. I'm just curious, what was it about our service that you think is the better option for you? And this is a super powerful question, because now the common objection that you might face at the end of the call of, well, you know, there was another company that can do it for cheaper, or my old cleaner did it for half the price. Now they can't come back to this objection. And if they do, they're gonna feel like a fool because you've addressed it in a really high level manner. They're forcing to give you a real reason of why the cheaper option is not the better option anymore. So this is a powerful way to express their real desires of what's more important than price to them. So when you ask this question, they might say something like, yeah, I paid a cheaper price in the past, but now I guess I'm looking for something a little bit more reliable, trustworthy, you know, that type of thing, right? And then that brings us to the last question, which is why now? The common objection when you get to the end of the call. All right, let me think about it. I have to talk to my spouse, or my kids are gonna be back in school in 3 weeks. I think we're gonna wait until that time period. No, forget all of that. We want to address this before the pitch at the end comes. So you reiterate, you know, everything they just said to you, like, great, so you have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. You're looking for something that's a little bit more reliable, that can reach all those tough spaces for you, something that works with your schedule, blah, blah, blah. And then you finally say, okay, cool. So I'm just curious, why is it today that you decided to give us a call? Assuming our service can be a good fit for you, how soon are you really looking to get this done? Nice and simple. They're gonna tell you why they need to get it done sooner than later. So when you give the price, they can't use that, okay, let me wait till my tax return comes or till the kids are back in school. No, they can't say any of that. They're giving you the reason of why now is the time that they need your cleaning service. So if you address these 3 basic principles in your sales script, you're moving the objections ahead of time. And even if when you do give the price, and let's say it's too expensive for them, you know, it's just really out of their budget, they can't do anything about it. There's really 2 scenarios. Either one, they're just not a good fit for your business. You know, maybe they are looking for a $19 clean, which, you know, you probably are not going to provide them. Or option 2 is, if that really is kind of stretching their budget a bit, you could always downsell them into, you know, some type of not discounted service, but maybe just not provide as much as you originally quoted them for. So downsell from a deep clean to a standard cleaning, for example, or maybe just reducing, you know, the time limit that you're able to clean for them. You want to do it in a way that you're not devaluing your service. You would still try and sell that initial quote to them, even after you proposed a cheaper option to them. But I'm not going to dive too deep into that. That's a whole nother video about downsells and how to do them properly. The point I'm trying to make is we already got rid of the common objections. So now you're really just dealing with, hey, I really can't afford this, because we know it's not the time objection, or, you know, the let me talk to another company objection, etc. So hopefully this makes sense to you guys, and hopefully you can actually start implementing this into your sales calls, or if you have a virtual assistant or some type of sales associate, send this to them, give it a shot, and most importantly, make sure that you're practicing this on a regular basis. Sales is one of those skill sets that you really need to maintain at a certain level, and practice makes perfect. You know, you can never be too good at sales, so give it a shot. And as always, thank you guys for checking this out. If you like this video, make sure you like it, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll catch you guys for the next one.